Hey everybody, Dan the Healing Band here. And when you're sitting out in a beautiful place like this, it's easy to have a sense of gratitude and that awe at the grandeur of nature and the creation that has come about. And sometimes we miss the deeper, the actual depth of gratitude. And what I mean by that is a lot of us will get out in our lives and we'll make a gratitude list, right? We'll make a gratitude list like, I'm grateful for this guy right there, Big Bear, and he gets me out in the woods like once a week. I get to take this giant monster doggy out into the woods and play with him. I mean, it's really not too bad of a thing, right? I love dogs, and man, he's a fun one. He's a goofball, but he weighs 125 pounds. He doesn't know it. Anyway, gratitude is a sense of thankfulness, but gratitude in a spiritual way, because that sense of thankfulness exists in everyone. It doesn't matter if they're working a spiritual program or trying to live a spiritual life, if they're a part of faith. Everybody gets that. It's not listed as a fruit of the Spirit, is it? But one of the fruits of gratitude is service. And I'll say for myself, it was difficult at first to find that place, to find that I'm actually serving myself best when I'm serving others. So gratitude is really a list of things that you can do something in service to. So when you say you're grateful for your job, how do you give 110% at your job? When you say you're grateful for your car, your house, how do you make sure your payments are on time? How do you make sure that you're maintaining it well? When you say that you're grateful for your wife, how have you prioritized that relationship above really all other relationships? Your husband, your children, your health. How are you showing that gratitude? How are you servicing? How are you putting those things in the forefront of your mind in order to maintain them as an expression of gratitude? It's great to say thank you and all that, Oh, I'm so grateful. I say all that stuff because I am. But what comes next? When you make a gratitude list, what comes next? You write down all these things you are, in fact, thankful for. What comes next? What do you do with that? And what I'm suggesting is put a little dash and write down what you're going to do to express that gratitude. Acts of service without anything expected in return whatsoever. That's really the practice of gratitude. And in my experience with it, because, at first I didn't really get it. Somehow serving other people is really serving myself. I'm not sure. But there were events in my life that outlined that for me really, really, really well. In business, training up your employees so they can be successful is obviously good for your business. Obviously. And any boss who does that well, the boss looks great. Right? He looks great because his team's all together doing their jobs. And they'll be grateful. A sense of accomplishment comes from that. And I think it's the same in recovery programs. I think it's the same in religious circles. That when we help others get what they want, we naturally find ourselves getting what we really want. So in gratitude today, make a list of 4 or 5 things you're truly grateful for, and just try the practice of then saying what you're going to do in service to it. Make a commitment to it right up here. And that type of commitment is called willingness. And willingness is the expression of gratitude. Willingness acted out is the expression of gratitude. Like my gratitude for old Big B here, he's telling me it's time to throw the ball and quit talking to that phone. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm super grateful to have a friend like Baron to hike out in these woods and chase things down. But that ball is paramount of all things. So what I can do for Baron, and I'll do it right away, is just throwing the ball. Expressions of gratitude are that simple. But oftentimes we skip it and we stop right at, hey, look what God did for me. What are you going to do for God? The question is, what are you going to do to express your gratitude to God today in service to Him, representing God well? I hope you have a good day.